Statements open for discussion if we had time, but I think we're already quite far. Let me just, I just want to do a quick roundup about some learnings from today that you think, hey, I didn't know that, I've learned that, but also something that you would still, of course, want to learn. We've discussed it a bit, but maybe, yeah, you can tell me like, hey, what did I actually learn today? What has surprised me? Yeah. Can I just ask, let me see, can I ask you, Nelly, to start with that?
I liked the idea of this being very, very, very participative. I am a facilitator and I enjoy this. So thank you for the idea of bringing us to the Jamboard and teaching us. I like, in fact, from here, I'm going to look out Jamboard to learn more. Thank you very much for introducing us to this. And I also like the fact that you would give us a little bit of minutes to think about the questions that you're asking. And as I was thinking about the first question of why are you a leader and want to be one, it actually was making a lot of sense to me. I took some time to write some more things in my notebook, and then I shared something small with you. So thank you for making me take more time to, have this kind of question in the approach that it was asked. Yes, I liked, that's what I liked. And the learnings from the kind of boss that one would be, or I would say leader as well, boss or leader. I also liked that bit, and I learned a lot from the colleague, my fellow the fellow members who were on, the participants who were attending. I learned a lot from what they were sharing. So yes, so these are my learnings. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nelly.
You're welcome.
That is great to hear. Angela.
Hi. I would agree with what she just said. I would say that the biggest takeout, it might not sound, I don't know. I think the biggest thing that I liked about this whole presentation is the fact that it was more contributory from everybody. There wasn't like one person speaking. And so we got to learn other people's points of view. So I like that. And then I also like the Jamboard. I had never heard of it, although it was asking me, I couldn't use it, but I'm going to look into it because I like that idea where you're able to, submit stuff on the board and everybody can participate. So I like that.
Thank you so much. Any don'ts? Anything that we should skip next time?
I like the part that it was very reflective. This is Lofty.
Yeah.
Very reflective, looking back on what leader you were and what leader you want to be. And not only that, but also taking into consideration what kind of leader your team would need to move forward. So that was very good exercise to look into.
Yeah. Yeah, and we can continue with that tomorrow. What kind of leader your team need? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Joel?
Sorry, I'd already started speaking, yet my audio was mute. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Annelies. The session has been quite engaging. Actually, I thought it was going to be so much of theoretical, but to my surprise and joy, it has been so engaging. I've learned a lot from what you've shared, and I would really need your slides, especially to take a more read into that last slide that you shared lastly, and then the sharings from the team, especially Angela, Martina, and Lofty. I really cherish your submissions. And lastly, when you asked us what kind of leader you want to be, and also lastly, when you talked about what leader is needed by the team, So that has brought me some thoughts as well on the differences between the kind of the leader I want to become and the kind of leader the team needs. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for your participation. Martina?
Thank you, Anna. As Joel has said, it was engaging. We didn't expect that, I'm sure. And yeah, you triggered self-discovery and improvement. Self-development is really important. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Any dons, any feedback?
No, I've enjoyed the session.
Okay,
Should
perfect.
have more engaging sessions.
Good, good. I think we're there then, Em. Then I want the last thing, we're not going to do it now, but I already gave you then some homework about what the team needs. So I would like for tomorrow that you write your name here on a piece of paper, put a circle around it, put in one color the question, the answer to the question, do you want to work for a boss or for yourself? And then the other question, what kind of leader does my team need? So your name, and then on one side, do you want to work for a boss or for yourself? And then on the other side, what kind of leader does your team need? So that is your homework. And then I will see you tomorrow all again with your papers.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. And yeah, Dr. Ricky, sorry if I took a little bit too long. Just maybe one thing, if we go for a short break, it is maybe a good idea that we share email addresses so that we can already share some information and context via email. But just in the chat, it's also fine if that happens at the end of the webinar, but just maybe something to keep in mind. And now I will not talk anymore.
Thank you very much, analyst. I was just going to say before Dr. Ricky comes on board, why don't we use this about 2 minutes or 3 minutes? Please just type your email and possibly your telephone number as well, so everybody can have it. We'll try as much as possible and create a small group where we can interchange ideas and stuff like that. But please use the chat and type your email, possibly your email. If you want to add your telephone number, that's all right, so that we can connect with ourselves after this session.